I'm finally coming to you guys with a makeup tutorial. My lips are dry. Let me just put up lip balm. I have a lot of product in front of me. I don't know what am I doing. I'm not a professional, but you guys asked for a makeup tutorial. And all of my friends and family, they always ask me, how do you do this shadow? How do you do this highlighter? Where do you put this powder? So I was like, let me just make a video of what works for me and what I do. And hopefully it will be helpful for you guys as well. But I might not do things in the right way. I might use products in a wrong way, but it just works for me. So yeah, I'll do a glam like holiday, very easy, like super doable makeup so everyone can do it. I'll recommend products that I know that work, and this is my first time recording a makeup tutorial. I don't know what am I doing. We're gonna hope this is gonna turn out okay. First things first, hair out of the way. I already did my morning skincare, so I'm just gonna start off by priming my face. If you have large pores like me, this Tatcha Silk Canvas primer is one of my favorite ones. Pore blurring, basically, primer. It works really well, so just go in and like dab on the places that you have pores and just make sure you massage it very well. I usually do it on my T-zone because that's the area that my pores are large, and I dab a little bit of it under my eyes, very little, so it can smooth out wrinkles. Due for another talk session, like look at my forehead. I mean, I don't have lines, but I rather do it little by little than all of a sudden do like 40 units, because I'm excessive like that. I'll go in with the illuminating highlighter. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one. It is called Wonder Glow. It's so beautiful. It's not glittery whatsoever. It's such a beautiful highlighter on the skin. You can use it over foundation, mix it in with your foundation. So I just put a little of it on my hand, massage it in, make sure your hands are clean, and I dab first on my cheekbones, here on the temples, a little bit on the chin, then I just rub everything. After that, because this is a glam look and I wouldn't recommend doing this on a regular basis because it's an unnecessary extra step, but I will go in with the Sleek Makeup highlighting elixir. I put it on only my highlighting areas. This is very, very, very strong, so you need just a little bit. Like I put a dot here, a dot there, I mean 2 dots, 1 dot here, 1 dot here, edge of my nose, cupid's bow, and the chin. You do not need to do a lot of it. This is very strong. The snow is falling white and pretty. This adds that beautiful glow that most people might say looks oily, but I love it. This is a Dose of Color foundation in color 119. I have never tried, I've tried this foundation before, but I didn't try this color on me. And because I do not have any tan, like this is my natural color, this is gonna be very dark on me. I'm just giving you heads up in advance. It's gonna be very dark on me. But the trick is to blend it all the way to down. Like everywhere that you can see, you gotta blend it. So I know it's extra work, but I hate that the face is one color and the body is another color. I'm going to an event this weekend and I wanted my tan to be fresh for that. So that's why I did not tan. I have to cover a lot of surface. I'm just gonna go in first with my brush. This is a Sephora foundation brush. It's called Sephora 202 brush. I wish I was such a professional that I would have washed my brushes before this, but I washed my brushes like 4 days ago, but I use them already. So I'm sorry if my brushes are not clean. With 2 complete pumps for now. I do this with every single foundation. I have to mix in my By Terry CC serum. This is just unstable. I have to do it. I cannot not do it. Lydia turned me into this. And so I did 2 pump of that. I'm gonna do 2 pump of this one too. And then just gonna mix it all on our face. She's dark. Then I'll go in with my beauty blender. I cleaned this for you guys. So I'll go in with my beauty blender and just pounce all over just to make sure the product, like my beauty blender is taking up all the excess products. Beaut. Concealer. I absolutely love the NARS Creamy Concealer. I use it in the color Custard. Custard, yes. I'll go under my eyes in the shape of a upside down triangle. I know this might be a lot of product applying, but if you're going to a special event, probably you'll take pictures, and if you don't apply a lot, your makeup won't show in the pictures basically. So you want to go a little bit heavy-handed. I use concealer as a primer on my eyes as well. Just a little bit here and here, and down the bridge of my nose. Because this is not as light as I wanted it to be, I'm gonna add a little bit of the ColourPop concealer in the shade light number 60. Can't see, I'm literally blind. So I'll add just a little bit of this in the inner corners because it's a little bit lighter, and I have a little bit of more darkness on my inner corner, these sections. So I add a little bit of this there. Then I'll go in with the pointy side of my beauty blender and I'll blend all of this in. Make sure you're not pushing too hard because you're gonna remove the product. So just a little pouncy motions.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling.
For setting under my eyes, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. If you have dry skin, this is gonna be your best friend. When you apply this on the skin, your skin literally looks airbrushed. So I'll apply this only under my eyes for now. I empty that a little bit on the lid, and then I'll go in with the pointy side of my beauty blender. Before applying this, just make sure everything is smooth because you're setting it. I'll just go in and take a generous amount, and I will press this under my eyes. And we're just gonna leave it there for now. If you're not familiar with it, which I think everyone is familiar with this technique, this is called baking, and this is the only kind of baking that I know how to do. If you want to do an extreme contour, get to the next level, I would highly advise contouring with liquids first and then going on top of it with the powder. It makes your makeup stay on a little bit longer and it's more defined and more clean. I'm going to use the KKW contour stick. This is the color medium, which it has two sides. It has one a little bit darker side and a little bit lighter side. I'm gonna go in with the lighter side today. You make this fishy face and then go on your contours. I would say go a little bit over your contour because you want to give the illusion of higher cheekbones, but not too high. So if I do this is my contour, and I go just a little bit above that. And I'll bronze up my face with this one as well. So I'll just go around it, one layer, and then for the chin, make sure you go underneath. I love using this for all the liquid bronzers. So I'll go in and blend this in. For my nose, I'll go in with the same contour and apply from my eyebrows down to my tip of my nose. Just a little bit underneath. I'll blend this with my beauty blender because I just find that for nose it works better. I haven't washed any of my eye brushes, so I'm gonna clean them with the Sonia Kashuk brush cleanser. so professional. Okay, now for bronzer, I like to contour in with a matte one and then go on top of it bronzer that has a little bit of a shimmer, so it's glowy but not glittery. I really like the LILA.B like contouring powder. What is this called? It's called Be Sun Kiss. It comes with this, like, in the pan it has like these two colors. It's very beautiful and very smooth. I will contour with this and then go on top of it with their highlighter that is called Be Captivating. It's a beautiful bronzy shimmer. It's so pretty. If you don't want to go with two options and you want to go with something a little bit more affordable from drugstore, the Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. I've been using this product for literally 7 years and I still don't know how to say it. This is a bronzer that has, it's a bronze color that is shimmery as well, and the color of it looks really beautiful on the skin. On the days that I'm in a rush, I'll just go in with this. For today, I'm gonna use the LILA.B one because I really like it. I'll just go like this. On the same places that I applied the liquid one, I'll just go over it with the powder to set it.
Go get snowed in somewhere.
For the forehead, if you have a smaller forehead, you don't need to do this step because this is going to make your forehead looks a little bit smaller. But if you have a big forehead, I don't have a big forehead, but I just like the illusion of it. Yeah, if you have a small forehead, like if it's this small, then avoid putting bronzer around it. Just put a little bit around your hairline. For my nose contour, I'll go in with a brush a little bit smaller, mix it both in, top of the excess, and with a very, very light hand go around it. There has been a lot of talk that I got my nose on, and I'm not admitting. I promise you guys, I haven't. And people in my life, my real life, they all know it and they will all vouch for it. I'm so scared of any kind of plastic surgery. I've been trying to get my boobs done in the past like maybe 6 years, but I'm so scared that I just keep postponing it. I know at some point I will, but not now. I'll go in with the LILA.B illuminator. This is a highlighter basically, but because the color of it is a little bit dark, it works perfect for it. Go all over. Before applying the blush, I'll go in and clean up the edges, and for this I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in the color light medium. This is the powder I use a lot for setting this area, and this is very expensive, so I use this instead because it works perfectly fine as well. Empty up a little bit on the lid with my beauty blender again. With the pointy side, I'll go in and take a generous amount and then just do a straight line.
Let's get snowed in.
After applying this, I let it sit for a couple of minutes and then I'll buff it in and go all over my face so it can blend better. Meanwhile, I'll do my blush. If you're a shimmery blush kind of girl like me, this Milani blush called In Luminoso is one of my favorites. And if you want a matte one, the Charlotte Tilbury blush in First Love, it's so beautiful. It's such a subtle and beautiful highlight. I turned everyone to this, like whoever I recommend using this, they're like, you completely changed how I wear blush. Today I'm gonna go in with the luminous one. Smile and start from the top of my cheekbone, so where my face is resting, it's actually on my cheeks. So this might look intense right now, but I promise you guys, blush is one thing that wipes off the first thing. So go a little bit heavy-handed and blend it towards back. Then I'll go in with my powder brush and just wipe off all this sweating that we did, and I'll bring it on these areas. I still haven't cleaned out my under eye powder because I want there to be powder, so when I'm applying my shadow, if there's a fallout, it can't catch it.
Without TV.
Now let's do eyebrows. I use the benefit precisely in my brows one. I'm just gonna skip through this process, or I'll put it in the fast forward because I'm really bad at doing brows.
Let's go get snow.
I truly and really hope that you guys are not expecting something very glamorous and out of this world and looking professional. My eye makeup is very simple and easy. It's something that I can do in like 5-10 minutes, but it looks glamorous at the end. I'm sure if I can do it, you guys can do it too. So starting with our transition color, I'm gonna go into this Tarte palette. And so this is a Sephora brush, I'll link it for you guys. Go in with this called Journey, and I'll go in just into my crease and blend it in. Going with this BH Cosmetic brush, it's like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. It doesn't have anything, I'll just blend the edges.
Let's go get snowed in.
I'll go in with the color Ember, and also a little bit of a darker chocolatey brown. Start it from the outer corner on the edge, and I'll blend it inwards. That's this.
Somewhere you and me. Let's get snow.
I'm covering the entire lid with this color, but first focusing it on the outer corner, and then when I have nothing left on the brush, I'll bring it to the inner corners.
The Christmas lights fill this.
Always take a little bit of product at the time, because you can always add on, but you can't clean it out. I mean, you can, but it's going to be harder. I will go in with the Charlotte Tilbury one today because I personally like the shimmer of that one better. And I'll just go in with my fingers. I'm not using any brush, and I'll go in, rub a little bit, and then I'm gonna place this in the middle of my eyes and blend it towards more to the inner corner.
Go get snow.
I'm gonna intensify my crease a little bit, like I'm just gonna darken it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna take I don't even know what kind of brush this is. Blending eye brush. It's a round one. This is from e.l.f. from a million years ago. So I'll go in with this, the Charlotte Tilbury palette, the color called Prime. It's a orangey tone brown, and I'll go in on the corners and brush it more towards the inner corner.
Let's go get snow.
I'll use this Found eyeshadow palette, and I'll go in with the lightest color that they have. Since we have shimmery eyes, I'm gonna go with the under the brow color, a matte one, but again, you do you boo. If you want to do shimmer, go for it. I'll start from the arch and just blend it. For my eyes, I'll just use this shadow palette. I'll go in with the same color, the orangey brown. So I'm just gonna add lashes. My favorite lashes in the entire world are these Gazelle lashes from Huda Beauty. The battery died, so I had to change it.
Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snow.
I'll just start now brushing off on the powder under my eyes.
You and me.
To my favorite part, highlighter. All of you guys know I've been using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter for literally ever since it came out. Add a little bit or a lot, top of the axis, and go on the cheekbones and forehead. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I like it glow. Like, I don't mind looking like a disco ball.
There are people
In my opinion, makeup is not complete until you apply highlighter. Tip of my nose and a little bit between my brows. And Cupid's bow. If you want to be very glamorous, you can take a little brush, eye brush, and go in with your highlighter and apply this in your inner corners. It will brighten your eye up.
today.
For the lips, I'm a nude kind of girl. I'll always go with a nude, but I want to give you guys two options. I'll go in with the nude one first and then red.
Somewhere, you and me.
For the nude lip, I'm gonna go with the Dose of Color Let's Cuddle. I'm gonna take this, wipe off most of it, because this is how I get a smoother look on my lips with liquid lipstick. Even though this is a very smooth formula, I dab a little bit and I then go in with my finger.
Let's go get snowed in. Let's
Okay, this is the nude option.
How wrong could that be?
My favorite reds are blue tone reds, and this L'Oreal lipstick in 402 Blake's Red. It's my favorite. It's such a beautiful red color. For red, I don't do lip liner, which is very risky, but I do the edges with a brush if I have to. This is the matte red option.
Let's go get snow.
And this is the lip gloss only look. It's very neutral, glowy, pretty. It makes your lips look very luscious and beautiful. But yeah, this is the completed glowy holiday makeup look. Let me know what you guys think of it. I hope it was super easy for everyone to do. This is super easy. I know it might look so many steps, but it's extremely easy to do. I wanted it to be something very wearable, that everyone can actually wear it when they go out to events and stuff during December. Hope you subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!
There